Sorry, there was just some stuff. Okay. So when I've overcome those, when you overcome these challenges, when you know who you are, you are a rock that can't be moved. Instead, mountains move for you. That's why when you do the work, do the work. Do the work. Do the work? Please do the work. Please do the work. That's why when you do the work, mountains move for you. When you do the work, everything comes to you because you're not forcing an agenda. Instead, the universe sees, that's what you want, and then it gives you what's meant for you. By working with the ancestors, something I've noticed, and I also learned from a few Brother Panic videos. I go look him up. He has really credible shit. He's really acknowledged, skilled and well learned occultist of many years. So shout out Brother Panic. He has what was the video? I forgot, but it'll come to me. Doing ancestor work is going to... so he has a video where he talks about he was working with the ancestors linked him to the dead, and then it's when he started working with the dead, that shit got popping, because that's when you start to make connections with every time a rapper dies, even if I don't even know their name, they'll just come through, and I'm just like, I'll be smoking weed or something, and I'm just like, okay, who are you? And then like I'll literally like look it up if I don't know it. It's like, okay, I'm not even gonna say who comes up, but I'll say the standard, like, X, Juice WRLD, things like that. But they'll give me psychic information, whereas I know it's them and I know it's not another being. Or Lil Peep, I came across my friend sourced him or helped him reach a higher octave or vibration because he signed the wrong contracts, which a lot of artists in the music industry do. And I guess maybe I'll make videos on that if you guys want me to, but anyway, so like when you source someone, that's when you're releasing or liberating them to their highest potential or their highest source. Similar to like, if you've ever heard like a curse, like you throw a curse at someone, but it breaks them down or whatever. This is you throwing energy, like positive energy, positive intention, source energy, and you are intentionally liberating the person as well. I can do this as a service for people. Is just it's like through Ganesh, you can I use Ganesh's energy to liberate you. I send that energy, that current of energy towards you, so that you can use it when someone has died, when someone has passed. We can use our flame as a torch in the night to lead the dead back to where they're meant to go. And if your vibration is just high enough, when they see you, they just understand like where to go next. As well, if you're dealing with the dead in any ways, I'd call Anubis. Anubis helps me with souls that have departed, or with people that have passed, as well as Hecate. Again, this is shamanic Inside. What? So, yeah, after that happened, Lil Peep finally reached 7 million 707,000, or yeah, 707,000 views, or 777. And in the occult, that's a very symbolic number of positive vibrations, being in alignment. As well, Juice WRLD, I think, had 777 as like some of his numbers. So when you work with the ancestors, you will be led to the dead. When you're led to the dead, they make connections for you wherever you're going or meant to go in life. This is why in the hero's journey, there's like different archetypes or different segments the hero goes through. At some point, it's the gift of the goddesses, or you could say the gods. That is a gift that they're giving you. And okay, through working with the ancestors to the dead, and then from working with them, you understand yourself more, because they're human. They might have just passed, or they were here like, a few hundred years ago or something like that. There's many things to learn from the dead. I just say do it wisely, do it skilled. If you want, I will teach videos on that. Working with the dead isn't hard. Don't be scared of it. I'm just saying, do it right. Be protected, guys. That's all. Use a spirit. The ancestors are our primal force within. I link the ancestors to the Kundalini. I link the ancestors to most deities. In certain places, spirits have underlings. Like, they have like 2,000 underlings, or like, certain with the Goetia, with the Goetic spirits, they have spirits under them. And I look at the ancestors as that you are this deity, right? You are this being that is a conduit or a vessel, or a conduit of your ancestors. You're an emissary of them while in the physical. Like, you are representing them. Like ancestors represent, like, so as you represent them, as you're doing what you're meant to do, I try to like look at life as like a galactic show, right? Or a galactic TV show. We're all being like fucking Rick and Morty, right? Like, Rick and Morty just get up on stage and they start presenting themselves to the fucking heads, or like they do a rap show to the fucking heads in the sky, and then the heads in the sky are fucking like unpleased, and then like it's like what, and then they save the earth. I forgot the episode, something like that. But it's somewhere like, imagine okay, for me, I go on ancestor runs, right? It's just a normal run. I'm just going for a run. But for me, I choose to go in a designated zone or area where I run to a canyon. I go to the crossroads. But right as I'm running, right before I run, I do my deep breathing. I envision all my ancestors with me. The more I can feel it, the more I can feel that primal, like, that essence of my ancestors with me, like a knowing they're with me, that their blood runs through me, that I am them and I'm a conduit of them, and that I should do positive, good things with this life, and I should progress and evolve in the ways that I'm meant, and I should help others knowing that we're all one. Because my ancestors I got here, I know this information because of them, because they helped me, and they helped me grow. Uh, okay, well, okay, I was talking to them, or I was like, trying to like breathe and listen, and they said, "You are you." So at the end of the day, for me, I try so hard for other spirits, for my ancestors, but I should just be there for me and do the things that I love because I am myself. So we are our ancestors, but we are our own individual being at the same time. So know that whatever you're doing, even if you're working a 9 to 5, you're expressing yourself, and you have your ancestors with you, and they're there for you. They're helping as well liberate you from that 9 to 5. You just need to work on yourself, do the work, and really like market yourself and put yourself out there, guys. But yeah, so I go on my ancestor runs, and then I fully feel them with me, and then I run to the crossroads, and then I go to the crossroads, and then I as I'm running though, all of them, it's fucking 100 of us, 1,000 of us, million of us if I want. Like, just, it's as many as I can conjure, and then I also try to just condense it into a few and stuff like that. But that energy is with me as well as I go out into my day and whatever I'm doing. So I'm as well protected by those 100 ancestors, those 1,000 ancestors, and so your ancestors are really your personal team. They're just like your spirit guides. I'll do the video on spirit guides as well, but you can go to them and learn from them. Doesn't mean that they're not flawed. They can still only think from their level and their perspective, and this is why we must explore. I want to go with the tree of life, but as well higher knowledge from different beings, whether they be angels, whether they be demons, or demons, or daemons, which are more of a celestial entity, and that's why we all have an inner daemon or guiding force, our jinn or genie us, which the word genius or genius just means or a genie is just a genius, someone who is a genius or an intelligent person is a genie. They can make wishes, they just know things, they have the answers. And when you guys visualize and imagine these things, you can start off in your astral pyramid. If you guys want, I can do a video on that. An astral pyramid as well, a very important foundation that we can utilize in our magical practice in order to help us progress as a magician, as a guide, as a shaman. Because when you create your astral pyramid, you now have unlocked the level of astral magic. Your awareness goes up because you're now living in your pyramid. You've really opened the doors to yourself, to who you are, and to who you're meant to become, as you've chosen to evolve and progress. Because that's what spirituality is at the end of the day. It's just evolution and progression of the self, and creating astral pyramid, working with the ancestors. These are all just astral technologies that we can use to. You don't have to go outside yourself, guys. Like, you can be here and do all this. I went so far outside myself. I was so ungrounded. and you can see it in the videos. Like I'm still working on myself to fully bring myself back, to center myself, and to ground myself. Um, because you can really, with this stuff, go far out. You can go really outside yourself, but it's all about going, even if you're going far out, even if you got triple air signs, like it's about grounding yourself and bringing yourself here, and all that awareness and all that knowledge, bring it into yourself so that you can explain it to people. You can explain it to yourself, better understand it, and just really get the information out. Guys, just be yourselves, be honest with yourself. And if you guys want to make videos, guys, go for it. Talk about your experiences. But yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna wrap it up for that video. I feel like that's been enough. If you guys want me to talk about ancestors more, I will, but I'm down to talk about whatever. We continue with the 30-day breath. I'm almost back on in alignment with the schedule, guys. And yeah, I'll just I'm gonna keep with that. Stay studying, guys, stay meditating, stay blessed, and yeah, have a good one. Peace. I'm out.